Welcome back. I'm Pocket What If. I'm the what ifer in your pocket. That sounds actually not that bad. Welcome to part 1 to What If Alex Mercer was an MHA. Let's get into it, shall we? Through the years, Alex and Izuku have become actually very good friends. But Alex has been taking roots into other places, and when they're 13, I'm just gonna say this: his sister Dana, she has an intelligence quirk, so by grades, she's on their level. So yeah, it's the end of the school, and Alex says, sorry, brain fart. Hey, Zuku, you wanna come? You wanna come have some coffee? What? I'm having some friends come very soon. We're actually gonna be meeting up. Wait, you have friends that are not in the school? Of course. Of course. I think it's fine time you met them. Are you sure? I'm sure. Come on. I think you'll like them. But I have a lot of schoolwork. We could do it when we get back home, okay? Come on, let's go. As they leave, they go to the town square. That's where they see a green-haired girl and also one of blonde. As Alex says, "Hey, girls, over here!" As they both look, Alex! Hey, Alex. My lord, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, it is. Alex? Who are these? Oh, I didn't introduce you to these two. Okay. Sue? Toga? Zuku, my good friend from school. Wait, is he the one you've been talking about, the nervous one? Nervous? Zuku, quiet. Yeah. So you're friends with Alex? Of course. We've been friends for a good while now. Hey, come on, let's sit down. We can order some coffee. You and your coffee. Yeah, I gotta agree with Sue on this. So, guys, I'm gonna say that Sue and Toga are from the same school, but I will tell you later on in the story how they met Alex. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. So back to the story. So, how long have you been friends with Alex? Yeah, Miss, just call me Sue. Okay, Sue, me and Alex have been friends for, how long has it been? 6 years? 5. 5, Zuku. So have we. Well, except me, 3. Sorry about that. So back to the story. So how did you guys meet? That will come up later, guy. Zuku, that'll come up later. I'll tell you later. So how you two been doing? Well, I've been doing good in my studies, and I have finally got under control. That's great, Toga. That's very good. Who knows? Maybe one day you could go join UA. You flatter me too much. No, I don't. As he drinks his coffee. Look, Toga, you probably the best odds out of all of us. I want to say that, Alex. You could easily go. I'm just some kid, that's all. Yeah. As they keep on talking and talking, on and on. It's like, wow, it's getting late. see you girls later. Maybe we can come back next time. Well, oh, I gotta go. Gotta go see my parents. It's Toga. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. It's gonna be much better soon. You're too much. I can see where you get your softness from. As she looks over to Izuku. Well, Glasu. See ya. See ya, Alex. Sorry, I cannot do it to a Sue voice very well. As they walk back in, as Izuku walks back to his house. See you tomorrow, Alex. See you too, man. As Alex walks away. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for my first 6 minutes. Huh. Doing very well. So, time skip 2 years to the start of the anime. As everyone's using their quirks, especially stretchy eye guy. Don't like that one. Okay, students, we're going to be having a test to see what jobs are more applicable. I can't say that word. Applicable? Amplified? I can't say it. For. As he plops down a whole bunch of papers. Oh, great. We all know you guys all want to go into hero track. As Bakugo walks up. Only I could be a hero here. Come on. I'm the only one with power to do so. Calm down, Mr. Bakugo. Or do we have to have that incident again? As the man looks at the papers. Oh my. Seems like a couple people are going to the hero track to UA. Like, I was like, what? It's like, Mr. Bakugo, you're actually going there? I can see you have a lot of potential. You're very applicable to go. I can actually see it. And the others are, as he just drops to the feet of shock with glass breaking in his mind. Alexander Mercer and Izuku Midoriya, as everyone just looks at them and starts hysterically laughing. Really? The two quirkless kids? Oh, and guys, by the way, Alex has never shown his quirk once in the school. Ever. They just assume he's quirkless. He's not. Really? You guys couldn't be able to. You two couldn't go. You're quirkless. Bakugo, they took out that rule years ago. Well, technically too. So technically, me and Izuku could easily get in. Yeah, right. I can see you, Alice, getting in, but probably as a support course. You're quite good with your hands. Like, wow, praise from Caesar. Thanks. That was supposed to be an insult. Whatever. That's weird. It's like, yeah, I think we both can go. Except you, Izuku. I mean, come on. You have no skill. I mean, sure, you gain a little bit of muscle over the years thanks to Alex. But you got no chance. You've never won a fight against me once without your little friend. I'm taller than him. So what? Man, you're getting worse every year. Look, Bakugo, we could easily become heroes. I like to see you try. You know what? Go ahead. It'll be one hell of an entertainment. As the school ends and Bakugo just walks away, not being asked, because, well, Izuku and Alex and Bakugo have had to create a rivalry, unlike in the original, where Bakugo's a straight up ass. Alex has gained Bakugo's respect. I mean, you gotta be. Alex, come on. Without his powers, he could probably kick some amount of ass. Like his shapeshifting. Come on, Izuku, let's go. Maybe we could do something. Maybe we could do something a little bit better. As they start walking away and going to take the shortcut. And are going to take the shortcut. As Alex feels something going wrong. He knows something's going wrong. As the sludge villain appears. Breaking a... Kids, you gotta hide me. That freak is coming over. As Izuku immediately turns to Alex. Are you hunting villains? Hey! Just asking. Like, give me your... As he lunges for Alex. As Izuku pushes him out of the way. Like, Izuku! As he gets captured by the sludge villain. And something awakens in Alex. No. And he starts saying, I cannot let he's one of my only friends I got. As his eyes start turning orange. As his hands turn into his famous claws. As they transform into his claws. It's like, let him go. As he lunges, scratching him off. I gotta admit, those are hurting, but they ain't doing nothing. Like, as Izuku is seeing this, like, only one eye's like, what? He has a quirk? He's like, sharp attacks ain't gonna cut attacks, can't hurt you. What about blunt? As his fists start transforming into the hammer fists. Hammer time! As he starts beating. Well, it's time to have a meal. I haven't had a meal in a long time to eat. As red tendrils start wrapping around the sludge villain. As Alex keeps getting deeper in and in and in. It's like, Alex, I'm coming. And he starts punching and absorbing the sludge villain. Like, what the... As he gets somewhat submerged in the sludge. Sorry, I have a drink, getting some dry throat. Sorry, I'm a bit weird. As in, have no fear because I am here. As all my rockets out of that pipe. It's like, oh dear. As he's like, Detroit smash! As a wind tunnel just blasts the sludge villain all over the place. Izuku unconscious, Alex a bit pissed, but awake. Like, what the hell? As he just looks. Oh my, kind of assumes he's a villain because, glowing eyes, giant fists, wearing his signature leather jacket. Let's go. Like, stop right there, villain. As Izuku's like, Izuku! Stop right there! As his hand transforms into a shield. And as he blocks the hit. Oh mistake, Blondie, as he throws his hammer fist into All Might's face. As Izuku's just, moaning like, Alex. Izuku. As All Might gets out of the hole that Alex made for him. He said, "Stop. You got one hell of a punch," said All Might. "Thanks. And I was defending my friend over here." As Izuku is somewhat waking up. As Alex, then grabs the notebook and pen. He's like, "Can you give him your autograph? He's a bit of a fanboy. No, he's a big fan of you, to be exact." Like, "Oh, sure, anything for a fan. Are you?" "No." Like, "What do you mean?" "Well, it's in your name." "What? You're All Might. No brains." Like, this hurts All Might in the gut. Like, ouch. I mean, you don't really think all that often. I mean, all you do is throw your fists around. Sure, you got stronger punches, but that's it. Heck, boxing would actually be a better style for you, probably brawler, if anything. Like he's just mowing All Might down. Like, why he's not his favorite. And anything he says this, "All Might, the only reason you're even number one is because of popularity. That's it. Everyone knows you. Even the Americans. Even over America, everyone knows you. You haven't been there for years, and you're in the top 120. You haven't been in America for decades. At least 2. And you're still one of the top 100. You're in the top 100. That's the only reason why you're number one. If we're going by rescue or by villain capture, and by also the minimizing of damage, that would be endeavor. And heck, you don't even have that much time anymore. You're going by 3 hours a day. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're going retirement, or you're injured, which just shocks All Might to the core. Like, ouch. Like, this kid is harsh. As Izuku's waking up, like, what's happened? As he sees All Might. All Might! Is he like, I gotta ask him questions, like, sorry, gotta go. Since he cleaned up all the sludge. And he's as he goes to jump away, Izuku just hops onto his leg, and he's like, and he jumps, like, as Alex is like, "Izuku!" Like, he just runs. Doesn't want to cause any more property damage, and just run. As All Might and him have some of the same conversation as in the original. As they land, you could have died, but I had to ask you a question. As All Might deflates. Like, ugh. Like, you're not the real All Might. As Alex catches up and starts climbing the wall, as he has somewhat of a track on Izuku. As he just starts climbing up the wall with his remember those little muscle enhancement of gauntlets you get in the original game? That's basically what he's using, climbing instead of his claws, minimizing damage. Like, oh, no one sees me doing this, as he just walks up. The ones in the image right now. I have to ask. As he gives him, like, I sustained a great injury. Like, is it from Toxic Chainsaw? It's like, oh, you're very well versed in my fights. No, it was a villain that we had to keep secret. One way more deadlier than Toxic Chainsaw. As Alex gets somewhere near the top, it's like, what was your question anyway? As Izuku says, can I be a hero? A hero without powers? As All Might says, no. Like, what? You can never be a hero. You cannot be a hero without a quirk. It's too dangerous. It is a great risk. You'll only get yourself hurt. Hell, you might be more of a liability. I'm sorry. But you cannot become a hero. As Izuku is astonished and shocked, while Alex is like, oh, you bastard. As he sees Izuku's hope just drain out of him. Like, oh no. As All Might just gets down and, well, leaves. As Izuku is there, destroyed. Like, I could never be a hero. As Alec just gets up and just walks, hey, Alex. As he knows what Izuku's thinking and does the only logical thing. Slaps him by the head. Ow! Stop thinking about it. What do you mean? I heard the entire conversation. What? Izuku, remember that promise we made a couple of years ago? As they flashback to 10. As they're having a little bit of fun. Playing around. Playing tag. As they both land on the ground. Well, Izuku, this has been very fun. Yeah, it has been, Alex. You know, we could make our own agency. What do you mean? Well, think about it. The first two quirkless heroes. Imagine that. We would be symbols. We will always be remembered as the two quirkless heroes. And if we can run a successful agency, we'll always be remembered. And we could bring hope to everyone who is powerless. And those who want to protect but powerless. And now we could give them a reason that they can become heroes. Imagine that. Sure. As they just fist bump. As we cut back to present. Wait, you're serious? Of course I was. It's just... Wait a minute. You had powers this entire time. Wait, have you had powers this entire time? Yes. How long? When my quirk activated at 4? Wait, 4? Why didn't you tell me? Wait, does Sue know? Wait, somewhat. She knows my speed and strength. Wait, does Toga know? Like, why did you say differently then? I'm just saying. Like, she completely knows. She has a fear for quirk. Thanks to mine. Well, she stopped being afraid of it. People call it a villain quirk. Even though I'm more villainous than anyone. What do you mean? Izuku, my quirk relies on organic material. I need to absorb organic material so I can convert my mass into weapons like my sword, as he morphs his hand into his blade, or my fist, or any of my other weapons. Yeah? When I was 4, when my quirk was activating, I felt a great hunger. I don't know why, but I pushed through it, and I went to my PE class. I accidentally fell over. My PE teacher took my hand. I couldn't control it back then, so... Wait, what are you saying? I technically killed my PE teacher. I absorbed him. What? What? Like, I absorbed him completely. And I gained more than just his strength and his power. Wait, what? His power is a hardening quirk. He can harden his hands, his arms, to be exact. Nothing very special. He was a soldier, though. Studied fluent Japanese. That's how I can easily talk to you right now. But because of that, everyone in America, everyone in my town, heck, even my district, everyone called me a monster, a murderer. As he just looks at Izuku, and with Izuku having a shocked face, I guess I am a bit of a villain. I guess you're gonna treat me like anyone like, you're gonna treat me like everyone else, except for my little sister. As he's going to walk away, as Izuku grabs him by the arm. Alex, you're not a villain. As Alex just turns and says, what? You're not a villain. If anything, Alex, death by quirk activation isn't rare, but not common. It happens. You can't hold yourself back because of it. But I gained everything about him, his memories. I took away a father. Now his daughter's in an orphanage. Because of me. You can't blame yourself. You didn't know. Look, Alex, you could be a hero. If anything, use that guilt to be a better hero. To be better. Besides, it happens. As your mother says, shit happens. Why are you quoting my mother? Well, we remember those times we had we had those play days and homework studies. Oh yeah, I did forget she does have a bit of a cussing problem. Yeah. Well, I actually get it from you. Just don't tell your mother. Sure. So you really believe in me? Of course. As he smiles, as his bright, as he's like, oh dear Lord, that is way too bright. Turn down the light bulb. Jeez. Turn down light bulb. Maybe your quirk is probably being brighter than the bloody sun. Yeah, trust me, I got that checked. It's not a quirk. It's just pure personality. Come on, let's go. As a sludge villain attacks Bakugo. Like, help! Help! As Izuku is seeing that someone's being attacked. Like, it's Bakugo. Bakugo. As he takes a look, as he goes to his, heat vision mode, heat censoring mode. As he sees Bakugo being consumed by the sludge. Like, I thought All Might took care of that. Like, it's all my fault. I accidentally ripped the pocket where the sludge was being contained. It's all my fault. As Izuku, without even noticing, he starts running. And basically tries to save Bakugo with a little more effort. He actually does damage the eye, since he actually gained a little more muscle. Since he believes he has to train a little bit. And he does try, but All Might does intervene. Everyone praises Bakugo for a valiant effort, but shames Deku for, shames Izuku for, reckless action as well. Alex, like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you, Death? I know who you are, Death Fist. You are like, oh my, you could have done something. Both of you. Now, lady, you're free of this. Your quirk was not really fit for this situation at all. At least you actually tried to attempt. And it's like, thank you. Good. As he just starts roasting the rest of the heroes except for All Might. And she just looks at All Might. And she just looks with a death glare, like, as All Might in his head is like, scary. Like, scary. Like, none of you are actually good enough to be heroes. As his eyes start glowing and he starts backpedaling, as Izuku's like pulling him back, like, it's done, man. It's done. Fine. Let's go. Let's head home. As All Might's looking at Izuku like, he ran without even thinking, trying to save someone's life. It could be. As they walk back home. And that's the end of part 1. Now, everyone, please like, share, subscribe. And the Izuku, Alex, Sue, and Toga, which are in the background now, I do not own the art. I'm just using it, okay? So don't sue me, please. And have a nice day, nice life. Judged by Titans. Toodles.